Here I am once again. It's 3:45 in the morning. I stare up at my ceiling with a lot to get off my chest, but not a whole lot to say about it. My time at this residence is coming to an end very soon. And by very soon, I mean within probably about 2 to 3 months. Now you might ask where I have plans to go and what plans I had maybe have made in preparation. And to be honest, I don't have any. I kind of assume things will work out, and that's how it's been working my whole life. And this isn't to say that, I think that things should, or they have to, or it's not like I'm being arrogant. I just think it's a little bit better to approach the situation this way. If I do not do this, I will spiral, and that's not, for lack of a better word, that's not cool. I don't try to spend my life being cool, but there are some things that I would rather take a certain approach with. If I don't have a set in stone plan, we gotta make an audible, gotta make a call, on the fly calls. And that's what I'm really good at. I can adapt to new situations like this. So will I have a place to live? What's going on? I don't fucking know. I know things will work out in one way or another. Maybe for the better. I'm unsure of what this means for my relationship. I'm not quite sure what's even happening there. I feel as if it's been not even one-sided, but half-sided. Out of necessity on one side, and a remembrance of what used to be on the other. And maybe not even necessity on one side, Maybe just utility. And maybe that switches some. Who knows? Whatever happens, it's probably already been warned at one point or another, and that just is what it is. I don't have the energy to do it again. I know I will probably want to find someone else if everything falls through. And I do crave intimacy, because that's just me as a person. But it's a lot of work. And I don't mean that like a lot of physical exertion and I gotta get up early for it and all that stuff, but I'm old. I'm fucking, it's not even that I'm old, I just feel old. I'm nearing 30. what dating pool is there, Everyone my age and around it, is not someone I'm particularly interested in, maybe, or we're better off as friends. Like, they'll have kids, they'll be already, in a relationship. They won't be interested in me because they want to, they have another sort of way they want to go. And that's fine. I'm happy for people who have their life set. I'm happy for people whose relationships have run that specific course. I just want to feel wanted. It's such a bizarre thing because it's not something that particularly happens. I've made many allusions to what did happen and all that stuff in the past. It just is what it is. And I have hunches of what will happen, what is going on, and all that stuff, but what's the point, Who gives a fuck? I'm tired. I have a lot of stuff I want to do. Things that I could do. And I have time, but not the money. And occasionally I'll have money, but no time, or no time and no money, but all the energy. It's just a balancing act that never quite gets there. And at times like that, when I ask myself, what would I change if I did it all over again? Would I change anything? Would I want to do this again? And thankfully, I can say so far, yeah, why not, As my life has progressed, I've enjoyed aspects of not knowing. I've operated very, very well on this sort of go with the flow, And maybe some people see that as a cop-out. Like, you have to choose your path. You have to be, determined, and you have to carve your way through life. And while I do think that that's true in some aspects, like, in some niche or your group and your friends, I think that I derive a lot more pleasure in a more reactionary take, or I guess, like gambling, roll the dice, a flip of the coin. I could go with something as small as, hey, what do you want to eat? And I'm just like, fuck it, roll a dice, bring up one of those apps that just like chooses it for you. I fucking love that shit. It's awesome. I really, really like the idea of having sort of this random element, for when it's not a life or death decision, I should say. of course I want to be in control if something goes dangerously wrong, but like, if somebody gave me the choice of, hey, you want to move into this house, or excuse me, or move across the country and try this place out, I fucking love trying new things, I put it down to a coin flip, more or less. And I think that's the difference between me and a lot of people I know. And it really leaves me wondering if that's how more people operate, or if I'm different, and maybe that's the quote-unquote wrong way to be. I don't think I need fixing in this aspect. I think I just, I just want to know stuff. So I decided to start doing these again. Who knows? Just have a lot of stuff to say, but it's hard. I don't really talk to anyone. And I've brought this up many times. It's not that I don't want to. It's just, if they want to talk to me, they'll talk to me. And I guess that's an issue of sorts, because I feel like I run out of things to say if I'm not info dumping on something I particularly enjoy. And this comes down to things like, I'll tell a relatable story, or I'll tell a, talk about something that's happened to me in the past. And after I tell that story to somebody or a group, I don't quite comprehend that they will probably forget it. And I mean, I get it. Like, I will tell myself, they probably forget that at some point in time. Whatever, it's no big deal. I'm not important. But it's that I will internalize that it's not a new experience, so why go back over that at some point in time? So it's just like, after I've known people for a while, I just kind of assume that they know me. I feel like a one-dimensional character. I don't have much depth to me. I've been very open about just wearing myself as it is. I don't know how people just like have such a deep thing, a deep aspect to it. Either that, or I'm just not understanding exactly what it is. I feel like somebody talks to me and gets to know me, well, quote unquote gets to know me, I'll hang out like 5 times and I'm just like, you know who I am. I don't really have much more to give you in terms of, what more do you have for me in store? Like, how, like, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here. I just think I could be more than what I am, but it's just not there. I don't have some kind of super crazy backstory with a bunch of info and, like, talking to me one-on-one versus in a group. It's no different. I'm just the same person, I guess. I don't bring anything different to the table, and maybe maybe I'm just boring. And I don't mean that in a self-deprecating way, like oh, give me compliments and tell me I'm not boring. It's just, maybe I am, and that's cool with me. I just need to find people who are okay with that too. And thankfully, I know people, and I'm in a lot of servers and friend groups who are also okay with it. But in real life, being me, someone who craves the intimacy and touch of another person as much as I do, without having, but while being boring or something, or I need, it's such a hard line to follow, because it's just, it seems like one of those buttons, or like a game where you push a button on one side and another one pops up somewhere, like a game of whack-a-mole, or I don't know, anything like that, where you think you get 3 good hits off, but there's just more things popping up that's just like, oh, well, you hit such and such and such and such on the buttons. Like, yeah, you chose that you wanted, physical attention, and you wanted them to be reassuring to your mental health, and then you'll not get, and they'll not be okay with the fact that you're boring or something, and they're just like, yeah, they're not interested in you in that same way. Maybe it's a friend. I have no problem with female friends, it's fine. I really just, I enjoy people's company in general, but sometimes you need that intimacy. I think that's what I'm missing lately. But come about 3 months, we'll officially turn a new quote-unquote chapter, I would put it. A new character arc. And that's exciting. It's slightly scary, but exciting. And after the long half-decade of existing where I am, and being who I am, where I am now, seeing where I've come from, it's not all that bad. Maybe a new character arc is what I need.